I'm running as a new and first-time candidate for Fianna Fáil in the Galway City West Ward. I'm running in this election because I think I can bring change to the way Galway City Council can be run. I have new ideas, but I have the energy and commitment to bring the change where it's needed. Over the last 6 months, I've met over 7,000 houses. I've listened to their issues, but I believe there are solutions that can be brought about in Galway City Council. I'm asking for your support next Friday to consider giving David Burke your #1 vote so I can represent you in the next Galway City Council. This is far wider than Pearse Stadium. I think bringing the Rugby World Cup to Ireland would be very important for the country, but I also think that Galway could play a role, and Pearse Stadium here behind us could play a big role. Bringing the Rugby World Cup could be worth anything up to 500 million to the Irish economy, which is a huge boost in terms of the wider economy, but in Galway and Pearse Stadium here, it would be worth 20 million to Galway City. And we've seen examples of how much the Volvo can improve business, bring jobs during a summer period, and the general boost, and in terms of exposure on a global stage, that could bring for Galway. If elected, it will be one of my priorities to make sure that Galway stays at the centre of any sort of bid. In terms of October this year, Ireland will formally lodge its application, and I think it's important that Galway City Council ensures that Galway City and Pearse Stadium remain at the centre of the bid. Pearse Stadium has 30,000 in terms of capacity. It is a perfect location for Rugby World Cup, and Deloitte, who are assessing the bid for Ireland, have already looked at this as a location and have cited that it would be suitable. So I believe it's very important that Galway City ensures that we stay at centre, and I think Ireland as a country would benefit hugely from the Rugby World Cup coming to Ireland. I grew up in Salthill. When I grew up in Salthill, it was always, you look forward to the summertime in Salthill. It was a thriving place. We used to have huge events all the time. I think Salthill still is a great village, but I think there's a time when we need to actually get people to invest in Salthill and bring it back to what it is. The urban renewal scheme is similar to what was brought back in the 1990s. It was introduced for coastal locations, and I think it's needed now again. The Minister for Finance has introduced a scheme in Waterford, Limerick, and has also said that Galway will be included. I think Salthill needs to be designated for urban renewal. What this will do is this will allow investors come into Salthill and invest in the buildings and also tourism attractions in Salthill. That will bring jobs into the area and also bring back that energy that Salthill always used to have. Events like the Salthill Festival need to be brought back. I think that urban renewal is one part about bringing back Salthill to where it belongs to be, and I want to be part of that. And if elected, it's one of my key aims to re-energise Salthill, bring Salthill back to where it was during the 1980s, and to ensure that it becomes one of the leading tourism locations on the west coast of Ireland. Thank you for listening to my video today and some of the ideas that I have for Galway City Council. I would appreciate next Friday that you would vote #1 David Burke so I can bring the change that's needed to Galway City Council. Thank you.